year ago I suffered an accident in my residence at university which rendered me incapable of walking properly. Very painful, a lot of painkillers. So the decision was taken for me to step down from university and come back to live with my folks and get treatment down here. I saw my GP and he put me in touch with the gentleman who did the surgery on my ankle 2.5 years ago, who diagnosed me with CRPS, complex regional pain syndrome. In January we kicked my dad out, so I then became the main carer for my mum while my brother was working. Obviously not being able to work led to financial difficulties, so I've maxed out one of my credit cards, which I never thought I'd do. Now I'm sort of coming back from the medical side of it. I'm still looking after my mum a lot, driving her around. When I came down here, sort of going to my local GP who's known me for years and saying, I don't know what to do, I'm scared, and him actually sitting me down and talking me through the next couple of stages really helped, because it put in my mind a plan. Because all I saw was, I've left uni, I've left my friends, I've left my house, I've left most of my life behind. My GP put me on amitriptyline, which is a form of antidepressant. As well as being helpful with pain, he put me on a mild antidepressant, which helped. It meant I could at least sleep. He offered to put me in touch with a pain counsellor. I chose not to. My biggest problem is that I saw depression as a weakness. So instead of me saying, let's go talk to somebody, it was a case of, it doesn't exist. I think the problem is that at the time I was 20, and any 20-year-old male saying, yeah, I've got a mental health problem of depression, isn't easy to admit. The drugs they put me on for my foot led to a fairly large problem in my stomach, because it threw everything out of kilter. There were points on that where I was called a hypochondriac. One said, had you been drinking that night? At that point I hadn't had a drink in 9 months. Being almost interrogated in the ambulance when I'm vomiting, like, what have you had to drink tonight? Have you taken anything illegal? I'm there going, no, 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 and being asked that repeatedly doesn't help me. All the help that they're providing is invaluable. The police with the domestic side of it, other services like Rowena and Cornwall Befriending Services have been there when me and my brother can't, because when I'm in hospital and Greg's working, there are other people there helping my mum, which is more comforting for me. The people in A&E, when I was 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, and they get a 20-year-old screaming in pain, one of them sat down and held my hand. You see headlines of health service this, health service that. They are still doing a hell of a job, and without them I wouldn't be where I am.